Hey guys! So, new tutorial today on this eye look, and I wore this for a night out a while ago and I just really like the look of it, so I hope you do too. And if you're interested to see how I did this, then keep watching. So I'm going to prime my eyes with the e.l.f. primer. This is the normal one because I know they've got like a mineral one as well, but this is just the normal, and this is in sheer, I think it's called. Yes, sheer. So I'm going to put that all over my lid. Okay. And I'm even going to put a little bit underneath my lid because I'm going to put some shadow there as well. So the first palette that I'm going for is the MUA Professional one. And I'm just going to take shade 1 all over the lid. And this is a really nice whitish, well, it's an off-white because it's got a pink tint to it, but it's a really nice shimmer colour, and I do generally use it for highlighting as well. But this is our base. Okay. And then I'm going to take the e.l.f. eye crease brush. I'm going to use this for the inner corner, and on the inner corner I'm going to take shade 2, which is this lovely colour here, which is a pink shimmer. I'm just going to take that in the inner corner and then to about the middle, I'd say. And I'm also going to take that underneath the eye. And one thing I like about this eye look is, while it's a bit dramatic, you can make it an everyday look as well, because what I did for my night out was I didn't do a lot of dark liner or shading, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to add that extra pop, and it's just going to make it go to a more night out look. Because I mean, I'd wear this look on a normal day, but not with the added steps. Okay, so for the next part of the look, I'm going to take my defining eye brush by e.l.f. and I'm going to take shade 12, which is this gunmetal colour, and I'm going to put this on the outer half. Now this is the part where you're probably going to get the most fallout. So this is basically the reason why I'm going to do my foundation last, because I don't want to spend all the time making my foundation look brilliant and then just have to rub it away because of fallout from this darker colour. And you don't have to worry about blending because we're going to do that at the end. So even if it looks a mess now, we are going to clear it up and make it. Okay, so my camera just switched itself off, but what I've done is I've taken the lighter shade again, and I've just gone over the harsh line that we had and blended it in so it was a nice transition. And I also blended the bottom as well. And if you lose any colour from the gunmetal, then you can always go back over it very simply and just make sure that you've blended it out again, because I've lost a bit of colour here. So I just bring up the colour again. And so this is where I stopped last time when I went out. I just left it as this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some black to it to just make it a bit more bold, if this isn't bold enough for some of you. And this is where I'm going to go to my sleek makeup palette, because I absolutely love the black that's in this palette. And this is the Showstoppers palette, by the way. And it's the Ultramattes version 2 black right here, and this is one of the most pigmented blacks I've ever actually had, and I love it. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. eyeliner brush, I'm just going to pack some of the black on there, pat off any excess, and then I'm going to just stay in the inner corner. And then I'm going to make it so that it's at its darkest at this side, and then I'm just going to use the leftover on the brush to just come into the corner. And just because I don't want a harsh line of eyeliner, I'm just going to go into the corner here and just blend it out slightly so that we don't have such a obvious line. And then I'm just going to use this colour here, which is Noire, which is a nice silver, dark silver. I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to run this on the lower lashes, and then just for a bit more brightness in the inner corner, I'm going to use this white shimmer shade, which is Me, Myself and I. Okay. And now we're going to blend out the shadows, and for that I'm going to go back to my MUA Undressed palette, and I'm going to take shade 3, which is just this light brown. I'm going to take this on a larger brush, which is just very flexible and soft, and I'm going to lightly dab it in there, and then pat off the excess. And then I'm just going to go over these edges here and just blend it out. And because I have ripped away quite a bit of the gunmetal there, I'm just going to go back in with my brush and just pat it back on just here. So I'm not wanting to define it again, I'm just patting it over top of the colour that's already there. For this look I'm going to try one of my new mascaras, and this is the Avon Vital Radiance Lash Finding Mascara, and that's what the brush looks like. So it has, I don't know whether you can see it, but the top volumizes and defines, and then the bottom separates. So I'm going to this is usually the part that takes me the longest, just because I run out of patience and then I get mascara all in my eye, on my eyelid even. And I'm actually going to use 2 mascaras just because I want to make them stand out, because with the dark eye look you need to match it with either lashings of mascara or false lashes. But since I currently suck at applying false lashes, it is always lashings of mascara for me. Okay, so I've done my Avon mascara, and I quite like this, and I think if you're going for like natural lashes but just want them to be a bit more defined, then that's going to be a really good mascara for you, because it has separated them really well, but it hasn't added any volume, so it looks really natural. And I'm just going to go in with my MUA Extreme Volume Mascara, and I don't like this on its own, but it's okay as a aftercoat if you want to put a bit more body in your lashes. And as usual, I've forgotten to use my eyelash curler, but I have to say that my eyelashes aren't that bad at all, compared to some people that I've seen that have to use eyelash curlers. Mine aren't that bad. I don't know whether you can see the difference between the eyelashes because my camera doesn't focus, but this is with no volumizing mascara and this is with, and there is quite a noticeable difference that I'm seeing in the mirror, so I am quite impressed. One thing about this mascara is that it's very dry, and I haven't had it for that long, but I don't know what it is with it, but it's a very dry consistency. And it basically just sticks to your lashes, so I'm not that impressed with it, but I'm going to use it up just as a top coat. I'm just going to go in with this eyebrow and eyelash comb, and this is by MUA, it's the E6. I'm just going to go in on this side because some of the lashes have stuck together and clumped. I don't know whether you could see that, but basically the MUA mascara has clumped them together so much that this is going to do nothing. And it's not even a waterproof mascara, so I don't even know why the consistency is what it is. But that is the eye look finished. I'll take some photos in a minute. But this is it right now. And I'm just going to do my foundation now, so I'll zoom out. Okay, so now I'm going to do my foundation. I'm going to use this MUA Pro-Base Primer. I don't reckon much to it, as you've seen on my last video, but I'm waiting on my e.l.f. order where I've ordered a mineral-based primer by them. And I'm just using this up, and this is the Maxfactor Lasting Performance in Fair. It says it's long-lasting makeup, but I've been out clubbing with this on, it's just melted off my face within like 10 minutes, and I've been left with a shiny face with basically no foundation to cover. So I'm not that impressed with it, but I want to use it up. And I'm just going to put some spots of it on my face because it doesn't dry that quick, so it's no worry of it like the Revlon. No worry of it sort of, you know, drying on your face and not being able to blend out because it is very light. And then I'm just going to use this wedge to blend it out, and this is from Boots. I think you can get like a pack of 5 or something for $1.75. And I'm just going to turn away into the natural light because half of me is in shadow. I'm going to see whether this angle makes a difference. No, I'm still half in darkness and then half in light. So there's my base, and then I'm going to go in with a bit of concealer. I'm just going to do this around my under eye. This is the Garnier Pure Active, and it has fairly light coverage, but I do like to put it under my eyes because it is light and it hasn't creased that much. And then I'm going to take some Tea Tree Miracle Cover Concealer, which isn't the greatest in coverage, but it's got tea tree oils in it, so I'm hoping that it'll do its work on my spots while it covers them. And it has a very strong scent of tea tree, which I actually like. I'm just going to go back with my sponge and just bounce it to blend it in. And then I'm just going to use my... where's that gone? Oh, there it is. I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in Transparent. And just because this is a very light coloured foundation, I'm going to use the Bourjois Chocolate Bronzer. I'm just going to use this around the side of my face and to warm up my complexion. And this is just the retractable brush by Rimmel. I don't know whether you can still get it because this is like years old. And then for my blush I'm going to use 2 blushes actually, because one has a lot of shimmer in it, so it acts as a blush and a highlighter. And then the other I'm just going to use to go over the top, because the first one, which is the MUA Mosaic Blush in English Rose, is quite purple in colour. And I really like it, but I do think that it's nice to add a bit more pink to my face. And I think I'm going to have to get another one of these, just because with how it's broken, it's really powdery. I'm taking that quite far up just because, as I said, it does work as a highlighter as well. And then the blush that I'm going to use is the e.l.f. blush in Tickled Pink, which is just a really nice light pink colour. I'm just going to put that on the apples of my cheeks. And one thing that I've forgotten to do is my eyebrows. So I'm just going to brush them out. And I'm thinking of doing some sort of eyebrow video, just because I've seen a lot of people having trouble with the tinkle razors, and there is a sort of, it's not a trick, but basically what you've got to do is have the patience to sort of find the angle for the hairs to come off. Because with me, I was doing it one way and I found that no hairs came off, but as soon as I sort of slanted the brush a little bit, the razor a little bit, I found that the hairs just glided straight off. And finally is the lips, and I'm going for a pinkish nude lip, and this is a Body Shop lipstick in, I don't think they have names, but this is number 73. It's a really nice pink, natural colour. Doesn't add much colour, but I like it. And then I'm going to go over that with the Maxfactor Max Effect lip gloss in 04 Pink Romantic. And I think they still do these, I'm not sure because I did buy it a while ago. And it's got colour from another lipstick on it, that's great. But what I don't like about this is that because it's a squeezy tube, you don't have much control. And so quite a lot comes out, and I'm not squeezing it by the way now, I'm just using the applicator to sort of spread out the gloss. So this is the finished look. I hope you like it. As I said, I do love these colours on my eyes. Give me comments what you think about this tutorial, because I think this is the first tutorial that I've actually enjoyed doing properly. So just let me know, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!